Que nos trae este personaje. Ah, feo. Ponerle así. Sicario 02
You aren't
97.
going anywhere, and neither am I.
Apariencia.
Take the time and get this right.
Ay, Dios mío. Bueno, vamos a ponerle eso.
You ain't leaving us anytime soon.
Ponerle esa. Edad. Vamos a bajarle la edad. Ahí. Aquí. Así es.
We're gonna need a fair record of you.
Complexión media, gordo, flaco, atlético.
Tell me everything except that you're innocent. I'd find that hard to believe.
A la verga que un feo. Ponle eso. Gary, el salón.
Quite a record we'll have on you.
Quedó bien feo. Ponerle eso.
You're lucky you were caught, you know. The way the town feels about what happened, you were likely to be shot.
Ponerle eso. Ponerle
It's
esa
a
mejilla.
process, all right, but a necessary one.
Ay, Dios mío. Ponerle eso.
How you doing with that?
Ay, Dios.
Okay,
Se
then.
pasa esta gente. Ese. Uy, no. Está muy feo. Ya, y esto no se puede girar.
Yep.
Ay, no, ese no. Pues ni yo voy a elegir por este. A ver. Un saludo para Daivar, el pendejo. Que se dejó dar una bequiza de mi hermana jugando porno. Ay, Daivar. Está bien pendejo, tú te has dado una paliza. A ver, a ver, a ver.
No quiere. No quiere la cama por la persiana. ¿Por qué? ¿Cómo vamos a hacer eso?
Ponerle ese. Bello facial. Ay, no, eso está muy feo. Ya, pero tío me tiene una cara fea. No, se ve queda muy feo. Vamos a ponerle eso ya. a ponerle esa. Y atrás.
Pero sí, hacemos lo mismo que la vez.
Silbido.
Puede usar uno de las sillas por el escritorio mismo. Y si quiere la otra puede ir ahí donde está o aquí.
Vamos por ese.
Well, then you need your portrait took. Place your palms by your chest now for me.
El escritorio no se reta.
Here we go.
A la verga. Oh, un mes más tarde. Uy, qué pendejada salen estas.
Jackson! Officer Jackson, move those prisoners! Officer Benton! Kitchens aid staff! Officer Townsend, those rocks ain't gonna break themselves. What are you standing there for? Get
Mira,
moving!
esos son.
What are you looking
Esos
at?
se parecen a los dos del modo
Go on!
campaña.
Get moving!
Ella puede usar lo que está aquí.
You with the hammer, and you'll do. We need to perform a work detail out near Tumbleweed. Come on, get in. Open the
¿Dónde me
gate.
lleva? Diatro, ahí tiene un caballo like.
Come on, Milliken. Yeah.
Ahora. Ya lo van a botar ya de todo, güey.
Sergio, ¿puedes buscar otra cosa? Otro estante o lo que sea.
I tell you what, old Jameson is a wretched, sour old bastard, and no mistake. You lot stay calm in there.
Aren't saying nothing.
Well, you are now. Shut up.
Otro gabinete.
You know, my wife has acquired ideas significantly above her station. She's been reading too many goddamn books. Personally, I'm against education. Of women, I mean. And men, I guess. Unnecessary. Doesn't add much to the world. Education.
Vamos a ver cómo pinta esto.
Good day, gentlemen. Oh. Don't do anything stupid. Nobody gets shot. Act like fools, and the pair of you will be dead within a minute. Now, what are your names?
Jenkins to Milliken.
Well, Mr. Jenkins and Mr. Milliken, throw your guns to the ground and get on down here. That's it. Very glad to meet you. It's not worth being rash. You boys get paid a salary. You get that salary whether these people escape or not. Your wives presumably want you alive. Let them out. Now, please.
Okay.
Ya me van a liberar.
You all run away. Aside from you. Try to stay out of trouble. This is a stroke of good fortune for all of you. Use it. Now, Mr. Jenkins and Mr. Milliken, be so kind as to quickly run away before somebody gets shot entirely unnecessarily. Go on, don't look back.
¿Y por qué a mí me dejaron ahí?
Mr. Went, I believe it was
No me dejan.
$50 we agreed on.
It was?
Here's 50 each.
Each?
Yes. Now get out of here, both of you. My employer and I appreciate your professionalism.
All we did was stand there and look tough.
And you did it fantastically well. Good day, gentlemen. Now, sir, how about you pick up these guns and we move out? My mistress is
ya
waiting
estoy ahí,
for
Mao.
us. Come along. Then you better get on this horse.
También.
It's not much of an animal, but they haven't got far to ride.
Ay, lo que
Get on the horse
caballito.
there. Ready? Wonderful. I hope you'll forgive the secrecy. My employer particularly values discretion. My name is Mr. Horley, by the way. 6 months at Sisika Penitentiary, awaiting a hanging for a murder you did not commit. Must have felt a whole
El
lot
Álvaro
longer,
y
my
Barabá,
friend.
¿qué se cuenta?
You still seem strong, though. I mean, doesn't look like breaking all those rocks has left you entirely broken, in body or in spirit. I hope I am right about that. Rounding you folks up, and those sham trials, they were a disgrace. Made a mockery of the rule of law. Still can't quite believe they got away with it. There's others convicted when you were. Came out breathing fire. Maybe you're like that too. Guess we'll see. Maybe you just want to put it all behind you, forget you were in there at all. That would be fine, of
Bueno,
course.
ya estamos libres.
You will
Ahora
listen
vamos a
to
ver
my
con qué vamos a
mistress
salir.
first. She spent a good sum getting you folks out. You owe her an audience, at least. She's just up here. There's the camp. Hit your horse.
Mi caballo figura de gracia en el
Tie it
café.
here. This way. She's anxious to meet you. Madam, we're back.
Hello. Jessica Leclerc, how do you do? What did you tell him?
Nothing, as we discussed.
Thank you, Horley. I do hope we haven't inconvenienced you dreadfully. But seeing as you were due to be hanged in a week, I'm sure you don't object too strongly. I know you're innocent. Well, not perhaps exactly innocent, but not guilty of what you were accused. I know you and those who were with you that died were little more than patsies, and that you were set up by one of 3 men or a woman, possibly by all of them. I can't be sure, but that is all I know so far.
And one of these people also made Mrs. Leclerc a widow.
And I will avenge my husband's death, so help me God. But I will not
Well,
avenge
okay.
it upon them who did not cause it, or caused it unwittingly. Anyway, I'm sure this is all a touch confusing and melodramatic. Where are my manners? Horley, please show our guests to their tent and give them some fresh clothes to put on.
Very good, madam.
Then serve us both a little refreshment.
Certainly, madam. This way. You'll find a change of clothes in there,
Y ya voy.
alongside a few other items you might need, a lasso, a knife, and a lantern, I believe.
No, eso no. No me digas que esta ropa lo que me van a dar. Bueno, me gusta eso más. Sí. Como quiera no me deja quitarle la desgracia esa tu fea.
That looks more comfortable. Hawley,
Here, madam.
your very good health. I suppose it beats dying,
Mrs. Leclerc's husband was murdered by one of his business partners.
And I intend to find out which one. Or rather, I intend for you to find out. And you kill them. You're the only person I could possibly trust to do whatever it takes. Because you and your
Hablaría más con gente en esa. Porque si está en la cajero.
These bullets. This was their mistake. You were rounded up and sentenced to death. All because you came to town and didn't talk too much and seemed like you were nasty. Anyway, here they are. The people who run.
Parte mayor donde la ropa y zapatos y todo eso. No es comida. O atrás, donde no está con el público, con la gente, está atrás donde llegan las entregas. Hay que cargar más cosas. Cajas. En las comidas. En el snack bar.
I look forward to rewarding you for killing those who made me a widow. My husband was a true believer in this country and in the West. He was killed for
¿Por
greed.
qué matarían al hombre de esta
Foul
mujer?
greed when there's quite enough for everybody.
No saben ellos mismos.
I don't care what your scruples are as to killing. I will take the full burden of that sin upon my shoulders. Goodbye, for now. Then Hawley, go introduce him to nice Mr. Cripps.
I think you'll like Cripps well enough. He's long past his prime, of course, but he hasn't gone entirely crazy just yet. And he will help you better than most of his ilk. Cripps, get up.
Hello, partner. Harley.
This is your new boss.
Oh, pleased to meet you, partner. J.B. Cripps at your service.
We'll pay to get your camp established. Mrs. Leclerc is a generous benefactor.
And, where are we headed?
Pasa un niño por las carteras y se tumba todo. Si está pasando
Oh, sir.
y una gente necesita
While Cripps is establishing your camp, perhaps you can go to the station and see the clerk. Then head to see Clay Davies. He's a horse thief, and not a terribly nice one. Then meet Cripps back at your camp.
See you shortly, boss.
Vamos a ver cómo.
Good luck.
Penco viejo.
Get on to the station. Not too far.
Penco viejo irá hacia ti si ninguno de tus caballos está disponible. Vamos a galopear un poco, Penco viejo. a la estación de Benedict. No va a ir como no va a ir. Un cerdo. En tu viejo lleva el espacio y no se cansa de una vez. Un empleado de correo.
Acting like you done hit your head.
Ay, Dios.
God give us a beautiful day today. Could be.
Hello. You must be Harley's friend. He's one of us. He said you also were a discouraged man. I'm very discouraged. Disappointed Alden. That's me. Anyway, it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I find your
Seguimos que tiene modo campaña.
real charming.
Y tiene la misma conversación, dice. Que un hombre desmotivado y eso.
Some gentlemen have been robbing our stages, and they are
Lo
not
que quiere decir es que si encuentra algo,
If you can make
lo
them
da
go
más,
away, I'm
más
sure they
adelante
will
por
have
dinero.
something of interest to you. They're up near Gap-Tooth Ridge. See what you can do, okay? Here, by the way, the catalog. The latest issue just came into this armpit from a land more civilized. And if all works out, well, my colleagues and I move around these stations as needed. And all of us are very discouraged. We will all help a fellow sufferer with pertinent information. Good afternoon, sir.
Igualito, Ve a Río Bravo.
Mi hermano, pero que como que se ha perdido, ¿qué pasó?
Vámonos. El músculo de salud se vacía con el tiempo. Experimenta efecto negativo. Comer provisiones. Las distintas provisiones tienen diferentes efectos. Al comer alimentos se rellenará todo el núcleo de salud. Sí. Yo no sé para qué está diciendo esto otra vez. Afecta la velocidad a la que te atraviesa la barrera de resistencia. Busca la guarida. Y ya estoy en eso. Tiene que seguir eso bien. Sí. Espérate, tengo que cogerla por aquí. Está encopada, tío. Esto sí fue fácil. Ay, Dios. Vamos a darle una saqueadita a esto. Coge el whisky. El sombrero de estos estaban bien feo.
Okay.
Quédate
Okay.
tú. Yo todavía no quiero nada contigo.
You're real good, friend. Here. Take this.
Cállate.
Map. Just be kind. Don't kill me.
Cállate ya, hombre de Dios. Espérate. No hay manaca. Un trozo de pan.
¿Queréis empezar? No puede. Mañana.
Vete. Vete antes que te mate. Vete. Vamos a ver.
Intentes de buscar trabajo regular o temporal.
Vamos hacia allá, a la zona de mapa. Ya está cagando el penco viejo. Uy, no. Ay, si me tiro por ahí, no le queda nada el penco viejo este. Vámonos, penco.
Máxima. Ahora sí no. Porque cuando están vacaciones.
Aquí ni gente hay todavía. Uy. Vamos, penco. Penco viejo. Penco jabalí. Yo, ya vi que tiene hambre y penco este. Uno podría enlazar este caballo. Parece, ¿no? Uf, penco ya vale que esto. Vamos a abrirlo.
Discúlpeme que yo pensaba que era el WhatsApp de Chicho, discúlpeme yo.
Qué brita, bien pendejo tú ya. Déjate de eso. Sube de nivel, nivel 2. Vamos aquí. Primero, con el de ella, tío, tú y los miembros de tu cuadrilla causáis un poco más de daño. Si otro miembro de la cuadrilla tiene estabilidad activa, los efectos no se acumularán. Entiendo. Segunda, píntalo negro. Con el de ella activo, apunta a los objetivos para marcarlo y disparar a todos ellos. Cada tiro reduce una cantidad media de ella. Un momento para recuperarse. Con el DJ activo, tu salud se regenera lentamente. Si recibe daño, el DJ se desactivará. Nah, entonces esa no sirve.
Ok.
DJ activo,
Felicitaciones, dice.
Pone esta.
¿Quieres tratar otro timbre también?
Volver. Y ya.
Imagino que se llama.
Vámonos.
Tiene voicemail.
No quiero problema aún, pues no tengo algo. Esto tiene que ser una iglesia que hay ahí arriba. Aquí abajo. Cayó arriba. Ya lo desplumé. Vamos a llevármelo. Ay, déjame llevarme el animalito este. Ya parece una maura. ¿Qué es eso, amiguete? ¿Eh? No. No, el paso ya no aguanta más. Peico viejo. Oh.
Fue usted. Ay, que lo que hay bien. Yo le tiré por Messi, yo le dije.
Este, brichado. No, estamos bien, brillo. ¿Usted cómo está? Ya listo.
I win again.
Honor
Did
entre
Horley
los
send you,
de
Pop?
caballero.
I'm Clay
Yo lo puse así,
Davis.
güey.
This is my brother, Clyde. He don't talk. Maybe you two will get along better. Maybe not. Listen, I heard you wanted to earn some money. So, there's a gang of ne'er-do-wells. They're good people. They're out at Raskeller Fork with a bunch of horses they stole from me. Well, that's a lie, but they stole them off a fella I was going to steal them off of. Maybe you could get them for me. You think you could do that for me, Pop? Oh, look. Here are your friends. Well, good. Meet me at the stable at Tumbleweed once you have the horse flesh. And I'll pay you good. Oh, and Pop, Horley wanted me to remind you, any decent work you can find, take it. But just try to stay out of trouble. Oh, and once you give me those horses, well, after that, we'll talk again. Oh,
Aquí vamos con la primera con la segunda misión de online. Ahorita fue día matar a 5 gente. Ahora supuestamente vamos a robar unos caballos. No sé, hijo de la... Ajá. Y ya comenzó a estar dando problemas en el servidor. Ay, Dios. Qué cosa esta. Ay, otra vez, a lo mismo. Vámonos, penco viejo. Vamos a iniciarle de una vez. Pero hay ahora jugadores. Pues nada, ahí para que conozcan a uno, ¿verdad? No hay de otro. Desgracia dura demasiado. ¿Y qué se cuenta ahora? Porque aquí estamos con este juego llevando el problema en el online. No, qué bárbaro. Por eso no. Ah, ni que ella los oyera tanto, ¿verdad? Ahora sí que no te gracia caigando aquí solamente. Ah, pero entonces yo lo cojo de tanto. Y nadie se muere de eso. Ah, pero que eso es bueno. Sé que lo quiere mucho entonces. Por eso siempre paran juntos. Si esto sigue así, lo voy a reiniciar de nuevo. Porque esto está durando demasiado. Va, lo voy a reiniciar.